Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have your Rhino, you have your radar, we have a beer. Our beer today is this guy here from Northwinds.
Old Baldy Farmhouse Ale.
Yeah, and it looks like it's Mr. Leahy on the label here.
Looks older than Mr. Leahy, though.
Yeah, it's Mr. Leahy after another 5 years of drinking the scotch.
Or rum, rye.
Whatever it is he's drinking.
You name it.
So, Old Baldy Farmhouse Ale from Northwinds in Collingwood, Ontario. Is that right? Does that say 3.5?
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Are you?
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Most farmhouse ales are brewed for farm workers, be it a saison or anything like that. It's brewed for the farm workers, and it's brewed in the farmhouse with whatever they have. You know, pepper, coriander, basil, whatever they have in the kitchen. So historically, they were always lower ABVs. Sometimes they were even like brewed up with friggin' bread yeast and stuff. But in North America, any farmhouse thing you get is usually in the 6 to 10 range, instead of in the like 2 to 4 range. So I'm actually really excited that this is 3.5. Because it's more historically accurate right there off of just that.
So we're looking forward to this.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if you are, but
Yeah, I am. If you say so, I'm looking forward to it. I'm the novice when it comes to beer reviews, that's for sure.
I mean, it might not be good, but I just don't care. I'm excited. So, pretty golden, a little bit of haze.
Just a little bit, I can still see my finger through it.
Yeah. Bright white head.
Doesn't smell bad.
No, it has like a twinge of apple. Like a tinge of apple, a little bit of straw. A little bit of almost like that weedy dryness coming off the nose.
I see what you mean about the straw there, that's what I smell.
Yeah, it kind of has like a... kind of almost has like a... this kind of the smell of like an animal stall.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of straw, a little bit of wheat, a little bit of apple, you know, like the things they would be eating too. Kind of reminds me of a horse stall. When I used to go with my cousin to help her feed her horse because she was too little to get there on her own, I'd take her, and it reminds me of what the stall would smell like. Yeah, especially if you go with the bottle. The like smell of fresh cut straw is... fresh baled straw, I should say, if any of you have ever lived near farmland and you know what it smells like when they're actually rolling the straw up into the big bales.
Yeah.
Smell that bottle. That reminds me of like fresh bales of straw.
Oh my god, yes. Especially those green bales, the green square ones. Not the big ones.
Yeah, the
green
little ones?
square ones, yeah. Like the ones that are made for like exotic animals like llamas, and I used to work at Bearbrook Farms where they had llamas and emus and stuff like that. And it's the small square bales of green hay. Not the big ones, the big rolled ones. That's what I smell.
Let's try it. Cheers. See, this is the problem, right? Beer is all about paradigms, and we both have been near farms a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Very biscuity. Very dry. A little bit of like a, almost like a apple and honeydew sweetness up at the forefront.
Yeah. Like a city apple.
Yeah. And lots of weediness. Just very, very dry.
And it also tastes a bit like the hay. The hay smell, but not as much as the smell.
Yeah, it smelled very much like an animal stall. And that's not saying something bad, it's just, it reminded me of an animal stall. It tastes fine though, it tastes like a beer, it tastes kind of like a Belgian beer, it tastes like a North American rendition of a saison almost. A little hoppy on the back end, but also a little dry and a little spiced with almost like a clove-like dryness. Forefront just like straw and wheat. And it's 3.5% alcohol. This goes down easy. It has more body than I'd expect for a 3.5% alcohol beer.
It feels like it's more, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just feels stronger. It feels like it has more of an oomph.
See how farmers would like this beer, huh?
Yeah, well, it would be low percent alcohol too, because because alcohol is alcohol dehydrates you, right?
Yeah.
But when it's low enough ABV, it kind of helps a little bit too. I mean, when you go to countries like Mexico or Puerto Rico or all that, you get a really low ABV beer, and sometimes they put salt around the edge, like the lip of the glass, just to help replenish your salts, and you're replenishing your liquids because it's a low enough ABV beer.
Yeah.
So this would be a nice, refreshing drink after you're done all your farm work. Oh, excuse me. Very gassy though.
It's true.
I personally really enjoy this.
Ooh. Ooh. Dog's barking. There's Nick.
Yeah, Nicholas is here, guys. For me, I would give this easily like a 7.75.
I was going to say 7 point. Yeah, I'm going to say 7.5 because it could have been higher. My expectations were higher from Northwinds because I really liked their. I can't remember what it was, but two of their beers. I really liked them. But this one's not bad actually. Yes, 7.5. That's what my final tally.
There you go, guys. We enjoyed Old Baldy. It was a special beer to try, and it was a good beer. Thank you, guys. Bye. Next time you see on this channel, there'll be 3 of us.
Yay!
What do you guys just drink?
Old Baldy's Farmhouse Ale.
Nice.
It won't stop.
It's pretty good.
Stop.
Actually.